Alright, hi everyone, how are we all doing? So today I wanted to tell you guys about the time that my Instagram got hacked. Now this was during my break, so like I didn't really update on it and because I was on my break. So this, if you guys did follow me on Instagram, you guys would have probably seen it. So basically it was I got hacked and then he started selling all these like Apple devices and he made money off my page. But let's get into that later. Let me tell you how it all started. Now the story is kind of embarrassing because someone like me, I basically signed up to get hacked in a way. Alright, so to start off, it was one day, Eden texted me and she was like, oh my god, look, Instagram emailed me saying if I wanted to get verified, blah blah, and then I was like, oh my god, cool. And then she was like, I think it's a scam though, so I'm not going to do it because, you know, she just felt iffy about it. And so she didn't do it, and then the next day, I got the same email. And so I was like, oh my god, look, I can get verified too. And then she was like, oh, don't do it to scam. And I was like, I knew it was, I had a feeling it was going to be a scam, but then I always thought to the back of my mind, like, what if it's not, you know? And so I clicked the link and it says, oh, log in to verify your account. And so I did it, and then, oh my god. So I logged in and I was like, I told her, I was like, oh my god, I did it. And then she was like, no, it's a scam. Like, I know it's a scam. And then I was like, oh, it's fine, I'll take one for the team, you know, blah blah. And so I was like, so far nothing happened. I was like, oh, maybe it's like a day or two, like a process to get verified. You know, like my ass wanted to get verified so damn bad. And so I did this around like first period in the morning, so it was around like 8 or 7 in the morning. And then by the time it was fifth period, like around 1, I went to go log into Instagram. And when I went to my Instagram, they were like, oh, you've been logged out. Someone changed your password. And I was like, wait, what? And so I was like, that was when it hit me in class, and I was like, oh my god, did I just get hacked? I tried logging in and everything, but it wouldn't work. It like totally wouldn't work. Someone changed my Instagram email and the email password. So when I went to go reset the password, it was like, oh, log into your email. And I was like, I can't because they changed the email to something else. And so at this point, I was like, teacher, can I go to the restroom? I went outside, I called up Eden, I was like, oh my god, I got hacked. Go look at my Instagram, I got hacked, oh my god. You know, she was just laughing at me like, I told you so, blah blah. And I was like, oh my god, I got hacked. But at the same time, I remember it clearly, I wasn't really like, oh my god, I got hacked. I was more of like, oh my god, I got hacked, you know? Like, I didn't see it as like a big deal because I don't take social media really seriously. Like, at that point, I remember when I got hacked, I literally didn't care. Like, I just like, okay, I got hacked. And so a lot of my Instagram followers, they kind of picked up real quick that I got hacked. And so they're just commenting like, fuck off, hacker, fuck off, oh my god, give Elena back her account, blah blah. And so I was like, no, what are we doing? And so I went on my Snapchat and I told you guys that I got hacked. However, do not piss off the hacker because right now he is in control of my account, so I had to play it smart. So I was like, you guys don't like say anything, just go along with his stuff, but just don't buy anything, you know? So just go along with it. You know, right now we need to keep him on our side just to like keep him like cool down and not get so pissed off. And so a lot of you guys did that. And then some of you guys were like, you guys put me on the spot. You were like, oh, Elena said to not piss you off, blah blah. They're like commenting on like my Instagram picture. They're like, Elena said not to piss you off, blah blah. We know you're hacking her. And I was just like, no, this isn't part of the plan. But and so yeah, and then I got hacked, and then later he started posting weird stuff, like really racist things, and then from there I saw that he had posts more stuff, like selling things, like selling like Apple products and everything. And so I was like, okay, this guy's like got to stop because now he's like scamming people for their money. You know, like at first it was all fun and games, when you could bring money involved, it's like that's fucked up. So I went to Instagram. I like messaged Instagram. I was like, you guys, like, my account's being hacked, and Instagram was no help at all. Like, Instagram support team sucks ass. They're like, oh, take a picture, take a selfie of you holding this code up. And so I did, and they're like, oh, we can't verify enough. Send a picture of your ID. And so I did, and they were like, oh, send a picture of your ID of you doing this and that. And like, Instagram took forever to reply. Like, their support team took a day to reply. So keep in mind, I was getting like a message a day. So my account was being hacked for like a few days because Instagram just wasn't working out. And so Eden was like, you know what, this is fucking dumb. So Eden took matters into her own hands and she emailed the account, the email that was linked to that Instagram account. She was like, give us back the account, blah blah. And so I went on, I had to make another Instagram to direct message myself, which was also the hacker. And then I was like, hey, like, give me back my account, blah blah. We were like, I was negotiating with him for a bit. Then I added Eden in the group chat, and then Eden was just like, you know, just going ham, you know, cussing and everything at him. And I was just like, oh, okay, you could do that too, you know. And so he was just playing games. He was like, okay, I'll give you back the account if this and that, if this and that. And later, he found out I was trans, and he was all into it. He was like, wait, you're trans? And he was just like trying to get along with it. And then he was just buying time, and he was just like trying to like procrastinate the situation from giving us back the account. He was just like going on one thing to another. So he was just like, he wasn't really being direct, you know. We would be like, give us back the account. He'd be like, okay, I'll do it in 5 minutes. I'll change the password in 5 minutes. 5 minutes go by, he wouldn't change the password. He was like, I'm sorry, I'll do it right now. And he just kept procrastinating everything. He basically just like procrastinated for so long. And so at one point, I remember I was just like over it. I was just like, you know what, dude, just keep the account. And he was like, wait, really? And I was like, yeah, go ahead. Like, you're not gonna give it back. Just keep the account. Fuck, I don't care. Because I honestly don't care that much for social media. It's like not that big of a deal. So I was like, just keep the account. I mean, you seem to enjoy it. Just keep the account. And then he was like, oh, okay. And then I told Eden that Eden got mad at me. She was like, no, you need to get your account back. So in the end, Eden just like talked to him. Eden negotiated with him, and later Eden got my account back for me. So it was all to Eden. Eden's a superhero, you know. And so at the long run, I tell everyone like, I didn't get my account back. Eden did, you know, because at one point I didn't really care. I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I've been wanting to delete my Instagram and like start fresh, you know. And then when I got hacked, I was like, oh my god, this is it. This is my way out. This is how I'm gonna start fresh. But then, you know, Eden got my account back, so I was like, oh, bummer. But that's how I got hacked. And then I changed my, I changed everything, changed the password and everything, got the security code on. Instagram did no help. And then when Instagram finally replied back, I was like, you guys weren't help at all. I got my account back. Thank you for not helping. But that wasn't it. No. Down the long run, like a month later, I got hacked again. Now this time, I don't know how I got hacked. I woke up one morning and then they're just posting pictures, and I was like, oh my god, someone got into my account. And so I just had to do everything, like add more supports, add more security codes, change my password, change everything. I had to do so much, and now I haven't got hacked ever since. But that's how I got hacked the first time. My ass wanted to get verified so damn bad that I just was like, fuck it, let's just get verified, you know. Second time, I don't know how, they probably still had my account linked onto it, but as far as I'm concerned now, I'm not hacked anymore, or at least I haven't like seen any hacker problems yet. But that was the story on how I got hacked. So down the long run, do not give into any of these Instagram emails or whatever. You know, I was dumb. I just wanted to have that check so bad next to my name that I put my account in jeopardy and in danger. And you know, the guy told me that he was like, oh, give me 10 more minutes. I'm making like money off your like followers. And I was like, how much have you made? And he was like, I made like 3,000. And I was like, 3,000 selling Apple products? Well, he basically scammed a lot of my followers. So I was pretty pissed off about that. But I did warn you guys on Snapchat not to buy anything, but I guess for those who didn't see my Snapchat, bought stuff, and I'm sorry you got scammed, but it wasn't my fault. Well, kind of, because I kind of gave into the verified email, but I didn't scam them. I kind of gave guys a head up, so I can't refund the money. However, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's that. That was my story on how I got hacked. So, lesson of the day, don't give in to any of these emails, because at the end of the day, they're all hackers, you know. So, lesson learned. That's that. Anyways, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you guys did, don't forget to subscribe for more videos to come every week, and follow me on my social media. They'll be linked right here. It's all just Elena Genevieve for everything, so they'll be linked down below too. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.